This challenge is the one that's been terrifying me since I made this trip.
In today's episode, I'm in West Hills, California at All American BBQ, nervously taking on their Big Texan Challenge. And if you're quick enough in eating this monster, you'll earn yourself a nice $300 cash prize.
This is the Big Texan Challenge, and we have tons of meat here. 3 massive sides. I mean, look how filled that is to the top. And we have 2 cornbreads on top. 3, 2, 1. Timer has started. We're gonna go ahead and start with the chicken. They do provide you with barbecue sauce, and I love barbecue sauce and everything.
There was also spicy barbecue sauce, but I decided against that for obvious reasons. There's enough food for me to worry about on this platter, like this entire chicken that's a part of the challenge.
And I am going to do my best to try to clean these bones as best as possible. Would you guys give me crap for that?
And the episode I'm referencing is the Georgia Boys Barbecue Challenge with Ghost Pepper Wings. The criticism on Facebook went crazy, and I do admit I should have done better, but for today, this Big Texan Challenge, it's a crazy one that includes 1 whole chicken, 4 baby back ribs, a 1/4 pound of their pulled pork, a 1/4 pound of their tri-tip, 2 hot links, 2 cornbread muffins, a pint of their mac and cheese, a pint of their barbecue baked beans, and a pint of their mashed potatoes with gravy. So this is a pay to play, so you gotta pay $100. But if you can finish the meal in under the hour, you'll win the $300 cash. However, if you can get it done in under 30 minutes, you'll get the meal free with the $300, which is an awesome prize either way. And there's been some crazy finishing times like James Webb, aka J Webby Can Eat, with the current record at 10 minutes and 47 seconds, which is bonkers. The dude can eat. In competitive eating, he's ranked number 1 in all of Australia and number 4 in the world with Major League Eating.
Okay, we're almost done with the chicken, and we're almost 10 minutes in.
And while I was finishing up the chicken, the owner was live streaming it, and I got to chat a little with one of the previous winners, the legend himself, Scott Eats. He finished this monster in 20 minutes, but I'm sure if he came back to redo it, he could finish this in like 10 minutes. The dude is a beast.
That chicken took us nearly 12 minutes to eat. That is not a good start. Let's go ahead and eat some of these ribs now.
Trying to clean a whole chicken, leaving no doubt, takes some time, especially the wings and areas with lots of bones. And I have to say the meat was delicious. Even the breasts, which are notoriously dry, went down pretty easy, and now onto these baby back ribs. They were so good. I almost want to say I wish there were more than 4 ribs just because barbecue food in general is some of my favorite foods. However, I think it's enough for the Big Texan Challenge. At least for me it is.
Chicken and ribs are done. We're gonna go ahead and add some more barbecue sauce right here. Go ahead and dig into the sausage. We're almost done with the meats, kind of.
All we have left are the hot links, the 1/4 pound of tri-tip, and the 1/4 pound of pulled pork, which is still a lot.
They have a little kick to it.
When I say kick, I'm not saying the hot links are super spicy or anything, just wasn't expecting the heat, but they had great flavor and the barbecue sauce only enhanced the experience. Believe it or not, I really do enjoy spicy foods, even though sometimes it doesn't seem that way.
The sausages do have a little kick to it.
Oh, come on, man.
A little kick. On to the next meat.
I think the owner may have thought I was sandbagging. He was definitely giving me crap in a joking manner. It was all fun and entertaining for me while eating. Also, I want to note that I found out while working on this episode that James Webb, J Webby Can Eat, is not the record holder anymore. Another eater from Spain beat the challenge in a crazy 8 minutes and 9 seconds, and that's by Estek. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but yeah, I think it is an outrageous time, and congrats to these speed demons destroying records. And years ago, while Estek was visiting Miami, we were supposed to link up, but never got the chance to. Maybe when I travel over the pond to Spain, I'll definitely see if we can get a redemption on that.
We're done with the tri-tip. Our last meat is the pulled pork. I'm just gonna have to grab it, or I can just like that. We're just getting into 23 minutes in, and the owner thought I was gonna smash this in 20 minutes. I told him I wasn't, but I like the confidence.
I knew going into this it would not be a walkthrough. I'm coming off that super cheesy mac and cheese challenge from the day before at Funky Fries and Burgers, which was a pretty good size, and I'm still feeling it. Had I come in fresh, it might have been a different story, but I have to try and make the most out of these trips, so filming challenges daily is the only logical sense financially.
And last of the pulled pork. We're a minute 30 from 30 minutes, so I didn't think I was going to be able to do it in 30 minutes. But now we just have these massive sides, which isn't going to be an easy feat. And we'll start with macaroni and cheese.
You'd think I'd be sick of macaroni and cheese by now. Nope, it's a staple in any barbecue challenge along with barbecue smoked baked beans. The only thing missing from the Big Texan is brisket. Man, do I love me some brisket. And I'll be getting my fix on my next trip soon, where I'll be taking on the Grand Champion Barbecue Challenge in Denver, Colorado at GQ Barbecue. That'll be the first week of June, which I am very excited about. And I'll be collaborating with a few eaters like the legend himself, Brandon, the Garbage Disposal Clark, and Steel Rod Redeem. Both on pizza challenges. I haven't met them in person, but we've all known each other for years, and it should be some good times.
No, I'm not chugging that.
Come on, you can do it. Just tell you back in college.
No, unless you want a big mess all over this table, that is not going to be chugged. We're done with the macaroni and cheese. Macaroni was fantastic. Let's take down the mashed potatoes with gravy, and then we'll save the beans and cornbread for last. 35 minutes in.
The mashed potatoes had great flavor, even with not so much gravy. There may have been a hint of garlic along with some other seasonings, but we only have 2 more sides of these pint-sized bowls along with the cornbread muffins. We're on the home stretch.
These sides are just pure volume. The sides is where it's going to get you.
Which was the only part I was nervous about. These sides are huge. Now, here's a little quirky urban legend about LA. In 1934, an engineer named G. Warren Chaffetz made the news claiming he discovered a network of tunnels beneath downtown LA, apparently built by an ancient race of lizard people. I know, it's weird. He claimed they were very technologically advanced and stored gold tablets and secrets of the universe in giant vaults. The LA Times even published his story in 1934, showing maps and routes under modern landmarks in the city of LA. Take that as you will.
Down to the last 2 items. We got the beans, which shouldn't be too hard. And then we have these cornbread muffins. I'm gonna dip that into the beans. Actually, I'll just break it up in there. 41 minutes in now.
As a kid, I used to always eat chili with cornbread this way. I would just mash it into the chili and it'd give it a pop of flavor. I'm sure some of you did this as well, and the barbecue baked beans were great. I love the smoky flavor of them.
I just ended up crushing up the cornbread into the beans so I could just take it all down at once. It's actually pretty good like that too.
All of the meats were great, but I have to say my favorite part of the Big Texan Challenge was definitely the ribs. They were just tasty and had great flavor, and as far as the sides, we have to give it to the baked beans. And I want to give a huge thank you to the owner and staff here at All American BBQ. Everybody was amazing and made my visit perfect. My next episode takes place in San Luis Obispo, taking on a barbecue tri-tip sandwich at Ribline Barbecue, where if I beat the record, I can win $1,000 cash.
We got the last bite. We're 46 minutes in now. Finished. Oh boy. 47 minutes and 11 seconds to finish the Big Texan Challenge. All the food is great. I will get $300, but I am going to pay $100 because I didn't complete it in under the 30 minutes, which I'm happy about. Realistically, there's no way I was going to do that in under 30 minutes, but I am happy just to get the win. I don't think there's going to be a kickflip after this. Maybe, I don't know. It's pretty warm outside. We'll see. The last time somebody did this was 2,000 hours, 154 minutes. And then we're going to go to 0. All right.